Jess, it's like my cat peeking out of something.
Hey, Jess, how are you? Oh,
Hello.
okay, much better. Okay, you were interesting being sideways.
How's everybody?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I'm doing good.
Well, actually, I'm under quarantine.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, real quarantine. Very depressing, but
But everybody's okay so far.
yeah. But I mean, it just this has been a week, and I have another week to go, and we'll see what happens. But I guess they had people who tested positive at Sikorsky, and people that worked next to Roe or he worked next to. So that just sort of put a kibosh on a lot of stuff,
Mm-hmm.
All right, Joyce. Okay. All right. So who are we waiting for? Alex
Alex and Deb.
and Deb. Right. Okay.
I'm here too.
How are you, Joyce?
Okay, how are you?
Okay. How's it going?
Hanging in.
You got a haircut.
Yes, today.
Aha.
My cousin came over and did it.
Oh,
Nice.
that's so nice.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm so sorry. So Paula realized that I did not send the minutes, and I just sent them through email to you now, but that's certainly not going to help you when you're using your devices for Zoom right now. They're only 3 pages. I could read them out loud when we get to that part.
I'd rather, in that case, I'd rather just table it till next month.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
That's all right. All right, I just texted Deb. The kicker is in voices, it said 7 o'clock.
We submitted it at 6, and that's what I sent around to everybody.
I got it.
No, I got it too. I'm just saying in voices, it said 7. All right, so I texted both of them. That's that. What I'd like to do is I'd like to get started if that's okay.
Yep.
Whoops, hold on. Hello? Hello? Okay. All right, so Alex said is looking for 4 minutes and he'll be on. I haven't heard anything from Debbie yet. Okay.
You do have the quorum.
Pardon?
You do have a quorum right now.
Right, okay, got it. Okay, 2, 3, 4. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'd like to call the meeting to order and start with the Pledge of Allegiance, okay?
Okay,
See my stomach. Okay. I pledge allegiance to
Allegiance
the
to the
flag
flag
of the United
of the
States
States
of
of
America,
America,
And to the
The
republic
Republic,
for which it stands,
and
one
one nation,
under
under
God,
God,
indivisible,
indivisible,
with
with
liberty
liberty
and
and
justice
justice
for all.
for all.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so meeting called to order at 6:03. Okay, so Susanna's gonna send out the minutes from October 15th, but it's gonna be rough for us to, well, I'm gonna say it's gonna be rough for me to go through them and being on a Zoom meeting at the same time. So what I'd like to do is table item number 2 for approval of the minutes from October 15th till next month. Can I have a motion to do so,
I'll make a
please?
motion.
Okay. Second,
Second.
okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, abstentions, okay, thank you. All right, Alex is,
I'm here.
okay,
I'm here, but I'm walking into my house, so you can go.
all right, well, Alex, can you hear us?
I hear you.
Okay, I'm just gonna bring it up that, item number 2, the minutes from October's meeting, they weren't part of the package. Susanna's gonna send them out via email, and what we'll do is we'll go to approve them for next month, okay? Had a motion from Joyce and Jean, and that passed, okay?
All right.
All right, so item number 3.
Paula,
Yep,
do I count Alex as an abstention because he was here, but didn't,
Alex, are you good with that?
Yeah, I'm abstaining. I wasn't at last meeting, so I can't vote on it.
oh, okay. Oh, you were here during the vote anyway, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, Jess, did that answer your question?
Yes, it did. Thank you.
Okay, all right, so with regards to the monthly treasurer's report from October 2020, did everybody have an opportunity to review?
I'll make a motion to accept.
Okay,
Second.
okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Abstentions? Okay. All right. Okay, library director's monthly report.
I'm still keeping the totals of everything for the month at the very top of it. So up to October, we did do better, I think, last month. We had 968 adult books that circulated, 537 the same for children, 100 for YA. 90 people came in and used computers last month, which I thought was great. And then I wrote a little bit because this will come next month, but ending November 9th, the computer use was 19. We had on November 9th, we were told because we went to red status in the town of Seymour to close the building. So at this point, the building is closed to people coming in for computer use. We are still doing our curbside pickup and doing very well with that. We're still doing the printing. If they want something printed, we'll print that and it will be curbside pickup. And we're still doing the virtual programming and reference questions.
Okay.
What the town also wants us, and I do have to question this at a certain point, although I don't know that I can this week since we went up to 69. They want us to stagger staff in the building, which makes it kind of tight because we are doing so well with curbside. When it comes to programs, there were 7 children's programs and 2 YA programs offered in October. We had Rick Stromoski of Soup to Nuts fame, a comic strip, give a How to Draw Monsters workshop. We had 30 attend that. It was kind of, I ran that program and it was kind of tough to tell because there were so many people within each Zoom call. So I tried to count as best as I could. Rebecca Troop is running the book clubs. I've been giving the preschool story times on Facebook Live. Adult programs, we did really well with adult programs because it's our ghost month. So we had 5 programs for the month, cumulative 233 attendees, almost like normal. Our which trials drew 100 attendees. That's Jason Scapitici, who's a history person for us. Barry Pyro's Ghost Hunter programs. There were 2 of those. We did pretty well with those. The Grounded Good Wife, Quack or Fact program, and then book club. At the time that I wrote that, we had roughly 6 patrons a day coming in, often more, but then on Friday, usually less. So it kind of usually went out to 6 patrons a day. And then as of November 10th, 2020, due to the rise in COVID, the building has been closed to the public. Staff are being staggered. We continue to offer curbside pickup, including printing and virtual programs. And I'm very sorry because actually I realized that I don't have, I did not send out, and I thought I had our planning for spending next month. So it was 2,500 for adult books. Lisa was going to still spend 400. It's been tough for her to spend because so many movies are not coming out on DVD.
Suzanne, can you speak up a little bit louder,
Sure.
please?
It's been tough for Lisa to spend for movies, in that not a lot of new movies are coming out now, which we normally would have. And then because we still have not been able to promote Rebecca Troop, we haven't been spending that much on the YA line or the children's line. Rebecca does try to order the ones that are new and coming out. So I didn't get any totals from Rebecca for this month because we didn't know yet. But my spending was going to be 2,500 and Lisa's was 400.
Okay. All right, well, if you can have that updated for next month's meeting,
will.
I
I'm
appreciate
so
that.
sorry.
Okay. I don't have any comments per se on your monthly report. However, I was looking at the circulation statistics from October 19 to October 20.
Yes.
On average, we're running about 40 to 50%, except when you get down to the DVDs. We only had about 214 that went out, is only about 15%. But overall,
Right.
we're holding in. When I looked at the loaned and borrowed, the numbers were up, so I thought that that was really good. And my question is, with regards to patrons added, you had 16. That was new cards?
Yes.
Okay, I thought that was pretty good. Just comment
Well, we're
on your,
busy, and we're doing a lot in the building itself. We're
Okay.
doing a lot of, we're going to be moving around a lot of the, hopefully to make it better for patrons. We want to move our large prints up, the books, because ultimately they shouldn't be that far back. The assumption being that if you are looking for large print items, you may have a problem walking. I mean, I had a problem walking before my hip replacement. So ideally you want to keep those closer for people to get easier access to.
that
So we
sounds
have
good.
a lot of stuff around in the library, getting rid of a lot of books.
Okay. All right, anybody else comments on the rector's monthly report?
No,
No, it could be better.
No.
It was properly done.
Thank you, Alex.
You're welcome. I say that jokingly.
Thankfully it's recorded so everybody can listen to it.
Okay,
That's okay.
all right. Any public comment?
No comment.
Okay. Old business, library website, funding and update. Just a note on that. Suzanne, I have not spoken to Peter. I don't know if the 2 of you have been communicating back.
No, I hope he's okay.
Pardon?
I hope he's okay. I haven't heard from him.
Oh, okay. Well, then I will send him an email. Okay. We met with a former colleague of mine to discuss what we're looking for. Suzanne and Peter had a discussion. My feeling, and Suzanne, I'm going to turn it over to you on this, was I thought that the two of you had a good conversation. You both understood what you all were talking about and that it seemed positive.
I thought it was very positive. I think he's, he said too, because I had mentioned that I'm not a designer and he said he wasn't either. So I'm a little concerned about that, but he did seem to, we showed him the websites that we liked and he seemed to be positive about those. I'm a little concerned that he hasn't spoken to either you or I, but it is COVID and it is a bad time period. So I hope he's well and his family's well.
Okay, well, I'll follow up with him. So once we get, once I get information on where we stand, then I would like you to add it to the agenda for next month's meeting for an update. With regards to the tables in the library, new developments, previously Alex had talked about the fact that when you go to clean the tables, because they're wood, you have issues with the surface finish on the tables, which could impact if we got the tables reworked. What I did was I went up to Bushka in Naugatuck, I guess. Beacon Falls, Naugatuck. I'll say Naugatuck. They're like a Home Depot, but smaller, I guess. What was interesting there was they actually had Formica samples. So I have a couple samples in my car. We have choices, and Alex, this is where I would be looking for your input with regards to this. If we wanted to put new tabletops on the existing tables, we could either try and do something matching, or we could do something contrasting for the table surfaces. Like we could go with a maroon because of the color of the furniture, or carpeting, or whatever. So, I mean, we have that opportunity.
I think if we're gonna do that, which will be fine, that now's the time to do it, because we're gonna be closed until probably late January, February. And we do all the tables the same color, so we don't have mismatch.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that means even if we're doing the other tables that have, that nice wood on there, if we want to change it around to a different pattern, whatever we choose, I want all the tables to look the same. Either we put the old ones to make the ones that we have look the same, or we just change them all to that one color. It doesn't matter to me.
Okay.
And forgive my, may I ask a question? So you don't like just the wood of the table, you want to put the Formica on the top?
I think it's easier to, yes, I think it's just easier to clean. It'll look a lot better and everything will look a lot more uniform.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. To Alex's point, I tried. They didn't have a great deal of samples. Once upon a time, you could go to Housatonic Lumber, and they had this beautiful board with a bajillion different colors, and you could look at everything. Well, they don't do that much anymore. So, what they had there was I picked out wood samples that I thought would sort of look like what we currently had. But in thinking about it, I think if we went to a dark blue or a deep maroon, that might look better in terms of the colors of the library. So I'll get samples in solid colors and see where we can go from there.
Thank you.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yes.
Because I like to make a decision on next month so that we can get these things sent out. So when we finally open, we have all nice stuff.
Alex,
What?
with regards to sent out, I was sort of thinking like we would be doing the work ourselves.
Oh, we could do that. I could learn.
It's not bad. It's, I've done Formica. It's not bad. I enjoy it. And it really can change stuff.
I'll put a big tarp down for you in the room, and then we could play around. I have no problem with that.
Yeah. And then I figured like if you and I do it, then, Or you
No,
can-
no, Joyce is coming and our secretary's gonna take notes on how we're doing it.
Oh,
and everybody-
cool. All right.
Okay.
All
I'm
right.
game.
Okay. Yeah. So, that's the story on that. So I'll be getting like, I want to say like 4x8 sheets. So that would,
Right.
what I'll try and do, is there any plan, and I can't remember because my brain is shot. What is the color of the countertop by the desk?
Orange.
It's a granity kind of thing.
No, it's ugly.
And it's a pink and a maroon in the front.
All right.
Well,
Well,
take a picture tomorrow and send it to her.
okay.
I may have one. I may
All right.
not.
You might have one. Remember, I sent you a picture of the ugly
No,
front.
I know.
Yeah,
I'll-
I'll take a look. All right. Maroon or like a dark blue, I was thinking. Although I think the maroon might look better. Okay, so that's the tables and the new developments. On old business, we have a discussion of an IT plan, information technology plan that would upgrade a specific amount of computers each year. What I would like to develop for that, Suzanne, I know that we talked and you were getting some new computers in.
Yes.
Have those come in yet?
Well, oddly enough, that's one of the reasons why I've been so scatterbrained. I've been arguing back and forth with Bibliomation to get them to come into the building, and they are coming in. I'm going to meet them there at 8:30 tomorrow morning.
Okay,
Because
All right.
there were delays that they were having with other things, and
okay. So Bibliomation's coming in tomorrow for the computers?
yes. They're going to come in tomorrow. They're going to do what they can. They're going to do the staff first because I did push for that, and then the other ones the patron computers may take a little longer, which seems to me okay since we are closed right now for that.
Okay. One of the things I'm going to ask then is, once we get the new ones in, what I would like is, and I don't care how you do it, figure out a way to identify each computer, whether it's the make, manufacturer, serial number, the date purchased, so that we'll have something going forward to understand
We
what.
we actually do have that.
Oh, good. All
We've
right.
done it for all the other ones, and that was very easy to do because oftentimes you guys purchased in 5. I think the Friends purchased us computers at one point. The board
Yep.
purchased us, so we do have that.
Okay.
So basically, serial numbers and what desk it's on.
We
And
do
who's-
have what desk they're on. I don't have the serial number down. No, I will do that for you, Alex.
Not for me, just so that way we know if we ever have to look something up, model number, serial number, then, and then what desk is on there. So
Well,
people
we
don't,
definitely know the desk that they're on. We definitely know what year those were purchased for that desk, and what their stats are like Dell. They're all Dells. But
Well, if we have that, then, then we can look at it, make a decision to say like, okay, every year we're going to continue to buy 2 new computers and retire 2 and buy 2 and retire 2. And then to a certain extent, we get to a situation where we might be able to populate computers in other areas of the library for patron use, right?
I think
how
that
many
would
did we order?
Pardon?
How many did we buy?
We bought, I
7.
want to say 7.
So
Um,
Suzanne getting one, Lisa's getting one.
well,
Well,
there's some patron computers that
I
are
don't care about
going to be
patron.
going. Well, we care about our patrons.
Well, I want the people that are gonna be using them first to get the good computers. 'Cause
Alex, I can't hear you.
I need the people who's using them to have the good computers up front so they can hook up the Ring to the doorbell so people do not have to go outside and interact with people when they don't have to.
Yes, we're putting 2 at the circulation desk and moving those
Okay.
2 out to the patron side. We are making sure that the people that need the computers the most are getting them. Thank you.
Perfect.
Okay. Okay. So that is where we stand on IT for now. So Suzanne's going to take the action.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Okay. Anything else under old business? Going once, going twice.
Oh, I'm sorry. May I add something for the IT plan? And this is purely the cheap person in me, that oftentimes when you buy bulk computers, like 5 computers, and you get a little bit of an extra discount on them. So that's just something to bear in mind for the future.
Okay. Okay. New business. Laptop for library purchase for Windows 10.
The problem that we're having now is because our other laptops are Windows 7. Rebecca and I are both using our own devices to do the Zoom programs. When I did my Zoom, the last meeting that we did for Zoom was the Lost New York program, and my Wi-Fi is usually pretty good, but I had my own Chromebook that wasn't connecting to Zoom. I luckily had a second Chromebook, and
How much?
I don't know. Well, I was thinking day after Thanksgiving, Cyber Monday, we may be able to get a good deal. That's where I was basically.
I don't want you using your own. It's very simple. I don't. I'm not speaking for the board, but I'm speaking for myself. I do not want you using your own personal laptops for any town business. So if you have to go buy something, you buy it.
Okay, we'd be thrilled with that because, we both remember to bring in our laptops to work.
And
When we have Zoom.
something happens, they get stolen, they get compromised. I don't want something like that. You can have some personal information on that stuff that doesn't need to be out, such as credit cards or stuff like that. Should be using the town computers and laptops.
Okay, so
Yeah.
this would be laptops running Windows 10. I'm going to
Yes,
say something comparable to Chromebook, Suzanne.
anything that would have good stats that would allow us to do a Zoom call and be able, but I would have to say Rebecca spotlights the programs which you need to do for the children's, and you can't do that on a Chromebook. So you can on an HP, you can on a Dell.
What are we talking about money-wise? What do you think?
I haven't even looked into it yet. I'm gonna say each would probably cost $700. I could go through,
Well, you and Paul will work on that. I don't know IT stuff that well, but I don't want you using your own equipment.
I mean, there's the guy that Rob Dyer has us go through, the SHI. This shouldn't have anything to do with bibliomation, so I could get in touch with him and ask him for a decent computer and how much it would be.
All right, Suzanne, can you check with Rob on that?
Yes,
And then
Rob, I will say, I'm sorry, Rob is out right now because he may have COVID, so I'll try and check with him, but I'm not sure if I'll get a response back.
Okay, well, this is what I'd like to, you're talking, what, 3 computers?
I'm gonna say we could start with 2. Here's my thing too. We'd probably need 2. There's Windows 10 is only gonna last 5 more years. So I do hate to go up to 3.
Search the web for Black Friday deals for laptops.
Well, yeah, there could be.
Here's what I would like to do. Alex, you can hear
Yeah.
this, right? Gene, everybody can hear this. What I'd like to do with regards to this for new business is that I would like to say, I understand what you're saying about the 2 computers. I got it for the 5 years. But to me, for something that's $1,000 or less for 5 years, averages out to $200 a year, which the use that we get from them is stupendous. So that's it. What I'd like to do is I'd like to look for a motion for approval for, hold on, 7/14/21, for approval for 3 laptops, NTE, not to exceed $2,600.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, thank you.
And
That's
I'm looking at,
$2,600 total, not per computer, okay?
I'm sorry, could
Okay.
you repeat that total again?
26,
26?
2,600,
Thank you.
2,600, right? So if you get computers, you're looking at 816.24. You're up in the $800 price range, which okay, and what are you showing me?
The Costco ad for day after Thanksgiving.
I just saw one. There's no more day after Friday. All the deals are now. And I just found a nice laptop for $800 at Best Buy.
Okay.
Okay,
All right. Well, Suzanne, you're authorized up to $2,600. That's good. So that's good. Any other
you.
discussion on that? Or do we take a vote? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, unanimous. Okay.
And it was Joyce that seconded that, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Alex, if you could send me that, I can look at that computer you're talking about.
Just go to Best Buys and Black
Okay.
Deal.
Is it a Dell or an HP or what is it?
I don't know. It's a your laptop. Don't do it.
Hey, wait, he admitted he wasn't the IT person, okay? All right. All right, any other discussion with regards to the new laptop computers? Okay, public comment.
No comment.
Any public comment? No, we're good.
No.
I'm
Okay.
sorry. I had sent, and I'm not sure if everybody got it, but I had sent the new agenda.
Oh, we gotta talk
Oh,
about the
yeah.
bathroom blocks.
Okay, I'm getting to that, Alex. Hold on.
Oh, I
Okay.
got confused, Suzanne.
So we're up to item number 11, right? That was public comment. There's no
Mhm.
public comment, right? And then the library board of directors group discussion items of interest and concern. We had an issue. God, I don't even want to go into it, but we have to regress to the time where
Thank you.
restrooms were locked because people were not being considerate of one another, and I'm just going to leave it at that. So Lisa had tried to get locks. That turned into a difficulty, so we ended up going through Alexander's Hardware. In this instance, I'm not real happy about the $110 service call. However, they did install new locks on the upstairs men's and ladies room, and they are ordering. Suzanne had sent me a picture of it. It's a lever lock, which is nice. You need a key to get in, and they're also going to order trim rings to hide the holes, so it won't look like tchotchke. So I think that's good. So because of the cost at $429.95, this would require board action. So what I'd like to see is a motion for approval for paying this.
So moved.
Okay.
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, abstentions? Okay. Unanimous. Okay, so that's good. Unanimous. All right. That's all I had on the locks. I don't know, has anybody else got any other
Do we
items of
have any money for anything else?
define anything else?
Some Christmas deers. To put more Christmas decorations out front, just in front of the library. Not those cheesy ones that we bought, some nicer ones that I just bought for town hall.
You bought Christmas decorations
For
with
town hall.
for town.
Yeah, well,
hall?
the Christmas parade money that we had for the parade,
Yep.
they authorized us that we could do, instead of having the parade and keep the Christmas spirit up, that we started a contest that starts tomorrow. We're gonna give prizes for people to decorate their houses. There'll be a big article in the paper tomorrow. And we used some of that money and I bought decorations for the town of Seymour's town hall because it had nothing. I'm thinking about, I could get like a couple 3-packs of deers or $79 a piece for 3 deers. They have it's a Black Friday deal. They're still going on. There's all different deers from 100. There's an 8-foot deer for $169. There's 5-foot deers for $99. I spent $685 in front of the town hall, and I have 9 deer, 2 snowmen, and 1 angel. And if someone wants to, it's up to you guys, because once this weekend comes, once this article hits the newspaper, there's going to be nothing left in Home Depot. Because everybody's going to be decorating their house because there's prize money involved. Stephanie, I'll call you right back. I'm at a meeting.
What?
You okay? What's wrong?
I'm asking for people's thoughts. Gene, what do you think?
I don't know. Do we ever put decorations out there?
We have a couple of deer already that light
Oh.
up.
Can we win the contest?
No.
You know, Alex, you'd be drummed out of town. You're on the board. You gave us the prize.
Okay, Joyce.
I'm
what
just
do you
thinking,
think?
you know what? We need some spirit. The more spirit we have, and
Yeah.
my slogan I think at the end of the line, she's printing it. It's gonna say, I'll give you a heads up. It says, I want everybody in the town of Seymour, even if you don't decorate, to put a ribbon on your tree or in your mailbox, even if you have one string of lights. I want to bring the holiday spirit to Seymour and kick COVID's ass right out of town.
I like decorations.
Me too.
Because if you say okay, I'll put it on my credit card. You give me an amount, and I will go tonight because I can't take a chance. Because tomorrow, when it hits the paper, everybody's running to Home Depot, and there's not
This
much
gonna-
left.
Is this gonna be in Connecticut Post?
Valley Independent,
Okay.
and on our town webpage.
Probably Voices too. We'll pick it up.
Probably.
I did not see it in Voices. Okay.
It's
Suzanne,
called Seymour Holiday Lights.
okay. Couple of things. Alex, I have some boxes of lights, right? So what I was thinking is, let's check out the deer, Suzanne. Suzanne, if you're cracking up on me, I'm gonna be yelling. Right,
Okay, I'm cracking up on everybody.
Yeah, let's look at the Bambi deer she's got. Maybe buy like three or four deer to go along with it, right, Alex? Right?
Whatever you want.
Those deer are adorable that we have.
Oh
Okay.
my God. They look like they were found at the Salvation Army.
Stop it. Nobody's really gonna see them when they drive by at 100 miles an hour, right? Let's, Alex, please go to the library tomorrow. Check and see what Suzanne's got.
I know she has.
How much not to exceed?
She has 3 of those dares you buy from Ocean State Job Lot. They're $19.99 a piece. Those metal ones that they stand up 2 feet high that you see that then they fall over at every windstorm. I don't care.
What can you get? Can you get stuff for $400?
I can make it work for $400.
Thoughts, people?
I'm good with the 400.
Yeah, sounds good.
What I'm gonna do then, I'm gonna get, because they're so high back, I'm gonna buy the 2 big 8-foot deers. They're $159 a piece. I'm gonna buy 2 of them, and they'll sit back and they'll stand out right. We'll put them in the center of the library, and you'll see them from the hill.
Like, are you gonna put it like by where the sign is?
I can do whatever you want.
Well, what I was thinking of was if you could put it by the sign, right?
Mhm.
And then I have like some lights I'll give you. I bought clearance a couple of years ago. I'll drop them off tomorrow, like 2 or 3 packages, and maybe we can wrap it around a sign.
Okay.
Right? I mean, I'll bring what I got and you can take a look, all right?
What I'll do is I'll run, when I get off this call with you, I'll run to Home Depot now. No, I'll run first thing in the morning I'm by myself tomorrow. Tom is off. I'll run now.
Okay, so anyway, I'm looking for a motion for Alex to be able to spend up to $400.
I make a motion for Alex to spend up to $400 for Christmas decoration.
I second it.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, abstentions? Okay, Alex, you're good to go for $400, and I'll drop
Right.
some lights off tomorrow, okay?
Perfect.
Anything else?
Thanks, Alex.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, thank you. Is that good? We covered everything?
Sounds
Okay.
good.
All right, everybody be careful, be safe, wash your
Happy
hands, disinfect, wear a mask, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, okay? Jean,
Thank you for
please-
everything that you guys do. I see you guys every day, and
Okay.
they are breaking their butt doing stuff. But I also thank the board, and you have a great Thanksgiving.
Yep, you
You
too,
too.
Yeah.
okay?
We'll see you
Jean,
tomorrow.
please tell John I said hi.
Okay.
Okay,
Happy
All right.
holidays,
Yeah.
everybody.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
okay, meeting adjourned
everybody.
at 6:37, okay?
Okay.
Bye.
Okay, thank you
Okay.
all. Be careful, be safe.
Yes, you too.
You
Happy
too.
Do we need to vote on that?
What?
No, I think we're good.
All in favor? Motion to adjourn?
Aye,
Aye.
okay.
Aye.
We're done, okay?
All right, I'm gonna end the
Okay.
meeting. Have
No,
a good,
God, Suzanne.
Bye, guys. Happy Thanksgiving.
Okay,
Happy Thanksgiving.
Bye-bye.